Those
Like,
are one of the situations where my statement says it goes depending on the winner. We kill the bug. Well, hold on. We kill the bug. Do you feel will people care about that bug? Does the bug have a life story? Does it have a bug's life?
but if it does, are you a bad person?
Morally speaking, if it's sentient, we judge things that, like, if it can prove it's sentient.
Does it have to prove its sentientness? Because
does the fly have feelings, or is it just buzzing around aimlessly for no particular reason?
So just because you can't,
questionable.
So you can't sense its feelings. So you're not answering any of the questions. So you can't sense its feelings. So does it have to have feelings for you to?
But you want to do a quick question. But to answer
I mean, it's a yes or no question, and you're like, well, it depends. It depends. No, it doesn't. Well, it's either good or bad. It doesn't depend.
Answer, but in general, it does depend. But in general answer, in my opinion, no, because it's not. Who's gonna miss the fly?
Okay, so in that scenario, if a homeless guy that has no family gets killed, is that a bad thing? Nobody's gonna miss him. Why?
Because we still, like I said, that person.
Nobody's gonna miss him,
even though
the bug was alive.
The bug didn't have no thought process.
How not? The bug know where to go, what to do. It ate.
But if it knew where to go, it wouldn't be buzzing around people's ears.
How would you figure? How would you figure?
If the bug, you'll see a fly bug going back and forth, back and forth. Do you know where it wants to go? Do you know if it wants to go outside?
Just because we don't know what its agenda is doesn't change the fact that the bug has an agenda.
You don't know. It doesn't even know it doesn't even know what an agenda is.
We don't know what its agenda is, but the bug has an agenda.
You don't know that.
How do you not? How do you figure?
Do you know what it's thinking? What it wants? What's its agenda?
Well, you're trying to spin it now, because the fact is, you're going to say that if I personally don't know what the bug's agenda is, that the bug doesn't have an agenda.
It has an agenda. If we don't know what you say, if we don't know what it's thinking, but it still has an agenda, how you know it has an agenda? If you don't know what it's thinking.
Okay, so now you're going to say that that if you don't know what its agenda is, it doesn't have an agenda.
Does it have an agenda? Do you know what it is?
Do I have to know what it is for it to have an agenda?
Yes.